Dear woman, we stand before you today as men committed to becoming more conscious in every way.
This is where I start having problems with this video. He's standing there, his eyes are open, he's talking at me, but I believe that he's unconscious.
We feel deep love, great respect, and a growing sense of worship for the gifts of the feminine.
Is it just me, or do you think he's actually talking about breasts?
We also feel deep sorrow about the destructive actions of the unconscious masculine in the past and present.
We want to apologize and make amends for those actions today, so that we can move forward together into a new era of co-creation.
The sheer arrogance of these men, thinking that they can speak for the entire gender, to say that they are better than every other man that is out there, is just mind-blowing. They are saying that they know better, and that every other man is inferior to them because they don't share their position. This is incredibly insulting.
As I become more conscious, I grow more aware of the play of masculine and feminine energy in me, in you, and in all of life.
Let me guess, you measure that with a Geiger counter.
In me, in you, and in all of life. I know that we all have access to the full spectrum of these energies. I also have a growing awareness of the dimension beyond all dualities, free and open like the sky.
And as the wind whistles through your ears, so too are the days of our lives.
I commit to owning and stewarding a masculinity that honors and celebrates us as equals.
I know that in order to truly honor you as a multidimensional woman,
I must stand fully present with myself and own the gifts I have to share with you.
We can create great miracles together.
By nurturing each other in a conscious way. By treating each other with reverence and respect.
And by worshiping the divinity expressed in the masculine and the feminine energies.
Does this actually say anything? Anything at all? Objective at all? Like, what does it mean? Does it have any meaning? Like, really, think about it. Like, can you decipher this and get down to their actual point?
As men, our relationship to the feminine has often been unconscious. I feel sorrow that women and feminine energy have for so long been subjugated and oppressed.
Throughout history, men have raped and abused you, burned you at the stake, bought and sold your bodies for sexual pleasure,
barred you from religious and political office,
relegated you to subservient chores,
forced you to hide your faces, and even cut off your organs of sexual pleasure.
Yes, every woman's a victim. They need to be protected. They need to be sheltered. Yeah, this is really a great message for you to be sending out, let me tell you.
I may not have done these things myself,
but I'm aware of the forces of the unconscious masculine psyche that feel threatened by and then seek to dominate the feminine.
Many of the men who have oppressed and abused you are no longer alive.
Among the living, many men may not be able to apologize because they remain shackled in a prison of anger, fear, and shame.
So I'm supposed to apologize for what other people have done. I'm sorry, but no. I have barely enough time to apologize for what I've actually done. And also, this is really disturbing. You're saying that this is all unconscious. Men didn't decide to kill, rape, and pillage. They were unconsciously motivated by their biology to do so. It's not the men's fault that they did it. It's that they unconsciously, there's something wrong with men, and that we're all brutes at our core, and the women are innocent victims of our brutal genetic rage. Yeah, nobody's to blame for anything. You just have to apologize for our physicality and go on. Yeah. Dumb.
On behalf of my gender, I apologize to you.
Almost a minute of meaningless tripe.
To the intuitive sense you have of how to heal our planet and make it thrive.
Women's intuition? Really? Do women need intuition to be equal to men? Is that what you're saying? You're saying that they're not equal without this intuition?
Honor your intuition and your profound capacity for feeling.
As men, we have often devalued feeling and intuition in favor of a view dominated by data and logic. This way of being seemed necessary to move humanity beyond animalism and superstition, but in the process, we lost much of the heart of life.
The heart of life? You mean dying to diseases, being afraid that there's some kind of ghost or goblin around the corner, being ignorant, being foolish, throwing salt over your shoulder because you're afraid the devil's there to grab your salt. Every little superstition, every little horoscope you read, having to... How is that a loss? How is that a loss at all?
I commit to respecting the arts of feeling, intuition, and the wisdom of the feminine heart, so that together we can integrate them into a balanced view of life that honors and includes all wisdom.
And more sort of crazy, creepy stuff, like about respecting and honoring your body, and about men being addicted to war, and women having infinite capacity for forgiveness, and all other sorts of crazy-ass bull crap. Anyhow, I can't watch anymore, and I'm not going to edit in anymore, because, well, this is like almost 7 minutes long. Alright, I'm going to cut it off here. Later.